Okay guys, so today I am making my budget savvy Christmas gifts. I did not shop this year except for my mom, who's very difficult to buy for. So I just always buy her something off of her Amazon wish list to play it safe. But for everybody else, I will be making chocolate cookies with a peanut butter filling in between two cookies. So chocolate cookie Reeses sandwiches. And I've never done this before, but I have baked before. Never done this particular dish. It sounds delicious to me. So I'm going to make sure to give myself one of these gifts as well. You know what? I just thought of an economic opportunity. What if... You guys see, I just washed my hand, I washed the table. Everything's clean. What if I... No, I can't say. I was going to say, what if I offered to sell people a cookie? So I just make like a few more. And I could sell you with them if they look good to you. But if I did that, then you would get my address by the return address to the shipping. So I can't do it. No cookies for you. My address is top secret. Alright, so... Oh, crud. Oh, I forgot the mixing bowls. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the mixing bowls and I'm gonna get a measuring cup. No more of this guessing stuff, even though I guess pretty well. Still would rather play it. There. Okay. This is gonna be the best ever. I'm tweeting this. That's how good this stream's about to be. Let's go Twitter. Let's get some viewers in here to see this magic happen. Okay. I tweeted it. Got my tweet on. Okay. Two and a half sticks of butter. was a struggle. Okay. I have more butter over here somewhere. I can't find it. Whatever. Two and a half sticks. I don't have a knife. I have to use a spoon to cut it. Okay. Why are you so quiet, chat? Get in the Christmas spirit with me. Cream. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is gonna be so fun. Alright, I'm officially a baking nerd. I love this stuff. I can't get enough. Just microwaving the butter for 1 minute, just to soften it, make it easier to mix in later steps. Cream of tartar, huh? Can I have your address? Nope. I don't give that. My knees are looking sexy, thank you. Okay, butter's done. Ooh, I melted the heck out of that butter. 2.5 sticks of butter. Add the sugar. Two cups of sugar. No problemo. Okay. I got a mixing cup for once. My creation will be perfect this time because of it. So this is what one cup looks like. I wonder my last batch wasn't that sweet. That's a lot. I don't think I used a cup last time, guys. My ability to gauge what a cup is was compromised. What I should have looked up is how many heaping tablespoons makes a cup, and then I could have just measured out a cup with spoons since I didn't have a mixing cup. That looks good. Okay. Says to mix now. Very well. It's already looking good. Butter and sugar. Can't really go wrong with that. Let you guys get in here. See the goods. That's what's up. This is a proper table, can't you tell? Don't insult my table. Beautiful. Look at that. I feel like taking a bite. Now we add the eggs and vanilla extract to the creamed mixture and mix until combined. So we need 2 eggs. I actually wanted to start a company where I make like fancy cakes, like what's that show, Cake Boss? I wanted to make like a Cake Boss company. I'm that good in my own mind. I think I could totally pull it off. But I got enough projects going on. I decided to pass. Plus, I don't know if the Food and Drug Administration would approve of my baking facility, since I also use epoxy in here and make robots. Let's see, the eggs and vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. A tablespoon of vanilla extract, that's a lot. These are going to be some vanilla-y cookies here. Are you sure a whole tablespoon? One tablespoon, man. I'm gonna have to order some more extract here. makes me sad. Okay. Okay, let me just take a note to myself to buy more vanilla extract. It's important. Buy more vanilla extract. I'm gonna order that on eBay. I'm done with shopping at physical stores. I'm just gonna order everything online for the rest of my life, including groceries. Okay, so that's the eggs and vanilla extract. Again, this is gonna yield 2.5 dozen chocolate cookies, and we are going to be making a crunchy peanut butter filling that we're going to lay between 2 cookies to make a cookie Reese's sandwich. What have you done, Redbeard? What have you done? Oh, I should ban you for that. I'm going to get you banned off of Reddit, too. I will have my revenge. If the butter mix is hot, your eggs will start cooking. I don't think the butter mix was too hot because I only cooked for 1 minute and I didn't completely melt the butter. Plus I mixed in the sugar and that took a while, but bottom line is, that's still good advice, so I'm glad you mentioned that. It's good for future reference, but I'm pretty sure that won't become an issue here of the eggs accidentally cooking. Okay. What is next? Ooh, this smells so good. In a medium bowl, mix the cocoa powder, flour, baking soda, and salt. So they want me to mix that in a separate bowl, huh? They just want me to have more dishes, those jerks. Okay, cocoa powder. Oh, I don't even have cocoa powder. Here's where we have to improvise our first time. Improvisation is the key. Let's see here. I'm gonna use chocolate as my cocoa powder. Because we ain't got no cocoa powder. You know what? I'm gonna add to my list of things to order online cocoa powder for future to keep in my baking cabinet. That will save me time in the future, even though it does work to use candy. We usually have candy during any type of holiday. Actually, we always have candy. My dad's always buying candy. Trying to pick out the plain chocolate ones, or chocolate caramel. I don't really want Butterfinger or Reeses for the cookie itself. Crunch is fine though. Don't mind the caramel ones. It's all good. Improvising, improvising. That's what we gotta do here. Okay, so how much cocoa powder did we need? Three-quarters of a cup. Dang it, we're still gonna need quite a bit more chocolate than this. Let's keep going then. Let's see. Good thing I brought a lot of chocolate up here. Alright, I think we'll be good with this next group. Should be good. I'm going to give you guys one clue of why I'm excited about this baking project. I will be baking in my room. That's your clue. I will not be using the oven in the kitchen. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I'll let you guys figure out the rest. If you're smart enough. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you guys are smart. Actually, I'm just gonna put more of these in here. Alright. So now I can use this bowl to throw the wrappers. I'm not going to light my house on fire, and I'm not going to use a microwave. That's your only hints. Quiet, smiling founder. You know nothing. Wait, what am I doing here? Chocolate goes back in here. Wrappers go in the other bowl. You want to know the name of this song? Yeah, it is 1812 Overture. How did you know? Oh, I keep doing that. You know what? I'm gonna have to throw the wrappers somewhere else because I'm just like incapable of remembering not to throw the chocolate in here. It just seems so reasonable to throw the chocolate in the other bowl. So since I seem to want to do that so bad, I will allow myself to do that. How hot does your PC run? Just take the heatsink off my processor and I'm good to go. Sounds legit. I'm gonna throw the wrappers on my stomach. This is what us fat slobs get to do with our big stomachs. It's extra shelving. So since we don't have cocoa powder, we're going to be warming these chocolate candies in the microwave. And you don't want to cook them too much, just enough to get them started melting, and then you mix them together. And the heat of the already melted chocolate kind of melts the rest. Chocolate does not take much to melt, and it's easy to burn, so you never want to melt it all the way. You just get it started. Get it drippy and then start stirring it while it's not on heat. Did Anna like eating the cake you made her? Everybody liked it. In fact, the plate I made for my dad and sister, they didn't touch it for 2 days. And since I was on a hardcore diet, I was starving and I wanted it so bad, and I was mad that they didn't eat it, even though I made it for them. And I put it in the refrigerator where they'd see it. So I was like, shoot, if you guys aren't eating it, I will. And so that's what I did. I ate the whole plate. And it was delicious. I loved it. Anna said it was good. She didn't rave about it, but she said it was very good. And her family, I don't know if they said anything. No. Her mom had one, and she said it was good. You know, when somebody says my cooking's good, that's really not enough for me. I like people to be like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I didn't get that response, which upset me a little bit. But I guess what I made was kind of simple after all. It was just brownies, basically. I'll have to do something more elaborate to impress them, because they're always buying like fancy desserts and stuff from pastry shops, so they're spoiled. It's hard to impress somebody who really goes all out when it comes to sweets and buying stuff from nice places. They're used to professional quality desserts, and they just they're spoiled. I guess in order to really impress people, you have to create something that they're not used to eating, like maybe lemon bars or something that people don't just have very often. Brownies are too common. It's hard to make brownies stand out. I made lemon cake. Oh, you're talking about the lemon cake. She said it was a little bit too lemony, which is my fault because remember I didn't measure anything and I ended up adding like tons of lemon zest and lemon juice. So I think I went a little too far, but her brother loved it. So that's good. I mean, he was like, he really loved it. Like, he made a point to tell her, this is awesome. So that made me feel good. At least somebody really, really liked it. And it was beautiful to look at. So that's a plus as well. I mean, she liked it. She loves lemons. And you know, it's kind of weird that Anna would say it's too lemony, because she eats lemons. Like, she puts lemons in her mouth and just sucks on them. I can't even do that. So I'm surprised it was too lemony for her. That just blows my mind, honestly. No, I'll be able to cook things right on my lap. I came up with a method. You know what? I can't take it anymore. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to use a heat gun. I'm going to use my heat gun to cook the cookies. And I'm going to try to use a heat gun to make cake. I'm going to use a heat gun to make meat. I'm going to start a new trend of heat gun chefness. Ooh, heat gun. Heat gun s'mores. Oh, snap. Can you imagine the quality? You can precisely control the heat with a heat gun. I'm going to use a heat gun to bake these cookies. You guys are going to get to see me live baking the cookies right here on my lap. It is going to be epic. Now, I would use a blowtorch, but I think the propane would probably be poisonous. But a heat gun is perfectly safe. It's just electric coils that provide resistance to the electric current, and a fan-forced air blows across that, directing heat down a tube. And so it's very safe in terms of the sanitation aspect, and you can control the level of heat. My heat gun has 2 settings, and depending on how far away I hold it from the cookies, I can control the heat quantity coming out. Plus, I can keep moving it left and right across the baking pan in order to, I don't know, control the heat even more. It's going to be a really fun way to cook. I can't wait. You saw someone make steak with a blowtorch. Okay, so that's kind of the same concept. I would love to make steak with a heat gun. I'm going to start cooking on stream with a heat gun on my lap here in front of my computer all the time. It's going to be so cool. I'm thinking, like, I can make anything with the heat gun. It's going to be super fun. All I have to do is strap the heat gun to, like, my lamp arm. I can just strap it on, and we can sit here and watch it cook my lap. It's going to be awesome. It's not going to be unevenly cooked. That's not true. Think of like cooking a marshmallow. You just got to keep rotating it over the fire. A heat gun is like a fire. It's like a source of heat. And I'm just going to keep it moving left and right, and it will cook all the way through. We'll see the cookies crack on top and everything. They're going to be perfect. And you don't have to worry at all about overheating. Yeah, I'm going to cook everything from now on using a heat gun. It's going to be the best. Yeah, I might burn my willy, so I'll have to be very careful. Gotta be careful where you aim that thing. Yeah, it might get hot in my room, but I do have an air conditioner blowing. And I also have an intake vent blowing hot or ice cold winter air into my room. So I don't think my room actually will get hot. It's going to be plenty comfortable still. And my air conditioner pretty much never kicks on since it's winter. I have my window unit running right now. So if my room did get a little bit hot, my air conditioner would in fact kick on and counter the amount of heat coming from the heat gun. Just buy a mini oven. It's on my Amazon wish list, but nobody has bought it for me yet. And until that happens, I don't have a mini oven. But I'm so excited that I figured out a loophole. By the way, for those of you saying you want to send me a Christmas gift, asking for my address, if you actually do want to send me a Christmas gift, you're more than welcome to check out my Amazon wish list. I have stuff ranging from $3 to $600, however much you want to spend. And what's great about an Amazon wish list is people cannot see your address. You guys can buy stuff for me and it'll just get shipped to me. However, if you bought a gift for me now, I wouldn't get it till after Christmas, but it's still the thought that counts. Heating your crotch leads to infertility? Ooh, that's scary. I have to produce children. My DNA is much too valuable not to. I am going to cook these correctly, and I do not need an oven. All I need is my heat gun. High wattage bulbs to cook. Ooh, good thinking, Ice Stray Can. I'm going to burn my willy off? I don't think I will. Make an oven using a heat gun and a foil tent. Oh, that's fascinating. That's a very good idea, but I'd be a little concerned about the safety. I guess it's possible, but that's tough. I feel like that'd require a lot of trial and error. I think it'd be much more fun just to cook right on my lap. We can all chit-chat and talk while we watch the cooking happen before our very eyes. My last stream, people said, why don't you get an oven cam? We would like to see your food cooking. And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't have the ability to film my upstairs oven while I'm downstairs streaming. I don't have long enough USB cable, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how I'd get that going. Well, now we can watch stuff cooking right on my lap. My wish list is way at the bottom of my description, Sports Barcast. I don't have a wish list command. I didn't know I should. You're the first person I ever typed that command in. Is that a pretty common command? Alright, so I'm going to start out with 1 minute. Well, actually, I'll do 2 minutes. No, 1 minute 30 seconds. I can always cook longer, but the last thing I want to do is burn it. You can add things to the cart that are not on the wish list? Really? Okay, well, I don't want dildos, Frisky Redbeard. Knowing you. Gary, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, bro. Thank you, Nero Eats. What are you getting, Anna? Anna's gonna get the same thing as I'm getting everybody, which is Reese's peanut butter cookie sandwiches. They won't set properly? Yeah, they will. It's the same thing as chocolate chip cookies. And chocolate chip cookies, the chocolate, it just forms little pockets. Just crush the chocolate into powder? I don't think it works quite like that. Chocolate's mostly fat and sugar? That's ridiculous. Uh-oh. I did cook it too long. 1:30 was a little too long. I feel that way because of this little section here. You can see where it kind of bubbled. It overheated there. It probably won't matter though. But yeah, I'll just stay away from that area. Okay. Let me try to... I'm gonna scoop out the burnt stuff. Just to play it safe. I feel like eating it though. I'm gonna eat the burnt stuff. Just to play it safe. Wouldn't want